equalizer. That's not happening today. We are going to win this game. Champions League playoffs. I'm trying to go into that match on some good momentum. We must win today. I don't want to see us starting the game off slow. Looking shaky in possession. I don't want to see us looking lost in the final third. Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vinicius, you must. I literally cannot watch us play shit again. I'm telling you right now, I will lose my mind.
The Derby is here. The Derby is here. It's here.
Really positive or really toxic?
The Derby is here. Let everybody know now.
Like what I'm seeing.
It's already here. It's spread out there.
But look,
Come on.
make sure you guys subscribe to the
The
channel.
match has just begun.
And turn on those post
It's the Derby.
notifications as well.
Fluminense Flamengo, my favorite Derby, is finally here.
At the top. Link. It takes 2 seconds. Get in the Discord, over 100 people in there as well, right in the forum.
No.
But it will be.
Trying to do this bullshit lineup, and they're going fucking lazy.
But yeah, this isn't.
The matches is under fucking late, and I'm a bit late again. I never get time to get anything.
Imagine losing to a game. These guys went out there and lost
Come on,
to
fucking do it
Like,
now.
don't piss me off today.
I don't need this.
That's what you guys are saying in the chat.
Here we go. The Fluminense Flamengo rivalry begins right now. Right now. Here's their lineups real quick. Here's the starting lineup. And here's the bench. Here we go. Fluminense are declared a home team, while Flamengo, even though they're on the same stadium, it's like the Milan Derby, same stadium. Here we go, Carioca. This is not my first time watching this, but this is one of my favorite derbies. This is one of my favorite derbies, and the Madrid Derby is literally half an hour away. And big up to everybody. The Fluminense Flamengo Derby begins right now. Here we go, finally. Finally. I need to eat real quick, guys. We're going to do the watch-along for both the Madrid Derby and the Rio de Janeiro Derby. Kind of, the Madrid Derby. Even though we're mostly going to focus on Fluminense and Flamengo. This is the rivalry has finally arrived. Come on. It's finally here. Here we go. Let me eat real quick. I'm going to have to move my laptop. Oh my. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. That's go eat. Damn it.
Vai público melhorou, sei não se a gente vai bater mais de 45 mil pessoas no Maracanã. Na reta final da partida a gente informa. Pegar a bola no grande ciclo até mais uma bola esticada, pro Michel, não mira a bola, saiu o futebol.
So, we're starting the stream now. So nothing has happened. Just going back and forth. I don't think they've made a shot on target. So yeah, so we're all good. Oh, here comes Flamengo. Here they come. Oh, saved by the keeper. Yep, don't be slow. Keeping on the Madrid Derby and the still 0-0 between Fla-Flu. This is one of my favorite derbies. Them and Clásico dos Milhões between Flamengo Vasco, which is next week, which I'm excited. Wait, what? All right, here comes Fluminense. Just trying. There we go. There we go. Yup, we're doing the collab stream. I'm going to keep it on Brighton, Chelsea. I'm going to keep it on Madrid Derby. But this is the game. Thiago Silva, yes. I believe he's playing. Let me check. There we go. Got the. Yeah, there we go. There's Chelsea's captain. Reston is captain Flamengo. There we go. There we go. Yep. We got Clásicos. We got derbies. We might even do the Porto Alegre derby later. Believe it or not. We might do between Grêmio and Internacional, which is around 4 o'clock my area. Right now it's 11:45. But yeah, this is a rivalry. The black and reds versus the three colores. The three colors. Green, red, and white versus the black and red. Two of the most important clubs in Brazil. Both football heritage. Flamengo's the bigger brother. So basically, yes, it is the Brazilian version of the Milan Derby and Madrid Derby, kind of. So this is why I love this rivalry. Big up to everybody. Smash the like. Yeah. But here we go. Sorry for the little bit late. Yep, because I had to eat quickly and all that. Just never get enough time in anything. But yeah, we're finally here. Bruno Enrique gets booked. I think we're kicking the ball. Fluminense versus Flamengo. So many black and reds and three colores. I only have a Flamengo kit. I don't have a Fluminense kit just yet. But yep, of course Flamengo is a bigger club. But they just make it more interesting. When they play each other, it's just beautiful at the game. Amen. Santiago Silva. So both of them look organized. I know they've been going soft. I mean, not soft. I'm watching it. It's on Sports TV Global for me. All in Portuguese. Big up, MP. I'm doing the watch along. So make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already for this watch along. Here comes Fluminense. Oh. Rebound ball, but the keeper gets it. Flamengo. All right, 13 minutes till the Madrid Derby. Yep, Carioca Matchday 9. And I'm watching Football Carnage Stream. Big up to Will. So I'm going back and forth between ESPN and Global.
Bueno, muchísimas gracias. Esperemos tener un lindo.
Lateral mesmo, a batida do lateral. É a terceira jogada que é arremessada nas costas do defesa.
Fluminense em casa de empate da bola para hoje, aqui Flamengo Botafogo tem um jogo a menos, né? Vamos fazer na quarta-feira. Esse jogo foi adiado justamente pela final entre os dois da Supercopa.
This is why it's going to be massive, yeah. My Madrid Derby is still bigger than the Fla-Flu because right now it's just Carioca. It's not the Brazilian itself yet. Until they meet each other in the playoffs, and that's what makes it intense. In that semifinals, like they did last year, Flamengo advanced 2-0. And by the way, I made this new intro. Yeah, since Fluminense are playing at home, this is what it's going to look like, especially when they have down substitution and halftime calls.
Jogos. E no final consegue.
Yep. Saludos. Big up to everyone in Brazil. Oh, here comes Preston. No, Wesley trying to cross it in. Fluminense gets it. Thiago Silva drives it back out. Trying to go out. Corner kick. Trying to wrestle for the ball. And now here comes Wesley again. That's going to be foul. They'll be demanding. The referee says no foul. Fluminense trying to control the ball. Yeah, this is why I love this derby. I really love it. It's one of my most favorite derbies. It's one of my top 5. Both the Flamengo-Fluminense Derby and the Clásico Dois Millones, the real classic of the big, the main rivalry, Rio de Janeiro. I kind of like Arsenal and Chelsea, I would say. I don't know if it's in the top 5, but yeah. If it's a win, then I see it 2-1. So whether it's from a penalty kick, open play, or an own goal, to make it 2-1. I think you guys both score at least one goal from play. Here comes Flamengo. Okay, here comes Flamengo trying to pass it in. Trying to go there. Oh, deflected. Oh. All right. All right. We'll do it together. Because, yeah, the Madrid Derby, I'm going to keep an eye on all those games, but it's because, yeah, Flamengo, it's just happening during a weird time. Are you ready to start the StreamYard call? We'll be together. Over the top. I sent you on Twitter. X, the video thing. Yeah, Michael, hold on. I think he's trying to figure this out. Yeah, I sent you the link. Oh, you'll get there in a minute? All right. Yes, Thiago Silva is playing for.
Com certeza que dois jogadores importantíssimos renovaram o contrato recentemente, né, Guga? De Arias e o Flamengo.
Yeah, I'm also going to share. You know, let me share the stream.
Jorginho, né? Porque o Jorginho interessa, o jogador do Arsenal, né? Italiano brasileiro, que tem uma espécie de pré-acordo para que venha no Super Mundial, venha no meio do ano. E isso faria com que a coleção tivesse uma referência liberando uma eventual negociação no Pulgar. Mas tudo depende ter esse jogador tentando tempo ali justamente com o Pulgar agora. A temperatura está subindo, a chapa está esquentando, já vai a primeira. Aqui para você também, né? Que se esquenta no lado do jogo para controlar.
I'm watching all three of those games at the same time. But yeah, I've been awake, you know, ever since I woke up early, obviously. But yeah, I know. If you hear people in the background, so I have to switch both channels. Keep an eye on those results. 7 more minutes till the Madrid Derby.
Tú, como estratega, ¿qué quieres en cuanto al tema de comentarios?
Yeah, 6 minutes for both games. But yes, it's all crowded today. It's all crowded today. Let me know when you're ready as well. And hopefully the audio works. Oh, come on, YouTube. I want to say audio. It's kind of like a collaboration, but yeah. Not a lot of people have joined in. I have Chelsea winning 2-1. Let's see if the players are about to come out for the Madrid Derby. Hydration break they'll be taking on. Because the players are about to come out by now.
Hablando de los primeros 20, en los primeros 20 no puedo cumplir con eso. O sea, lo que tú me dices es que marques primero y después, ahora sí, como dijo el solo que quiere cambiar. Pero yo creo que sí va a aumentar primero. Los últimos partidos del Atlético de Madrid han estado muy en bloque defensivo y han aguantado así los primeros tiempos y donde es más peligroso el Atlético de Madrid en el segundo tiempo. ¿Estás de acuerdo? En los últimos partidos han metido más goles en el segundo tiempo que en el primero. Entonces, tendrá que estar a la expectativa a ver cómo inicia el partido.
And then there's also Classic of the Millions between Yep, here we go.
Na boa, porque ficou muito bom. Achou um grande volante, saída, né? Que enxerga o jogo, joga na cabeça em pé, tem bom passe, fez uma grande temporada, umas temporadas no Fortaleza. Obviamente vai se adaptando, vai conhecendo. Fez um bom jogo contra o Vasco e.
Wait, are you gonna join on like your phone tablet?
A grande contratação para mim é a melhor do Fluminense até agora. Júnior, essa para você então, Alex Sullivan. Olha só, o ataque, como ex-jogador, você acredita que o de pré-temporada que teve o Flamengo foi o ideal?
But yeah, they're doing a hydration break still. While Madrid, let's see. While they're doing that still, everybody in Madrid, they're singing the anthem.
Ahora, la evolución del mensaje del Cholo, no decía lo mismo.
Madrid, man, they're just singing loud. The Madrid Derby, here we go. Brian, sing. Brighton, Chelsea as well, but the Madrid Derby is more important. I'm saying this to Will. Make up. All right. Yep, the teams were biggest rivals. Well, let me check real quick. So the Mets have a throw-in. Nothing has happened, so I'm just going to keep an eye on the Madrid derby. Simeone versus Carlo Ancelotti. Quiet, bro. Good, yep. Underway, the Brighton Chelsea game is underway. Come on. I just hope my computer doesn't lag. Why is it? My dang it, my ESPN is going freaking slow. Come on. There are the Athletic fans away. Hey. Chelsea already have the first chance of the game, believe it or not. Mbappe won player of the month last year because he was impressive. Mbappe versus Griezmann, finally, by the way. This is going to be the big game. I'm not sure if they'll do a moment of where they go straight. Still, no, nothing has happened. Nothing has really happened as much in the. But let me play the intro. Not an intro, but.
Jogos. E no final consegue jogos. E no final consegue.
Even though he has retired. Marcelo at the game. Even though he could have, if it wasn't for the Madrid derby, he could have went to Fluminense versus Flamengo. And they could have honored him there as well too. Because that's also his club too. Big up to Marcelo, legend. Not only for Real Madrid, Fluminense, but for Brazil. Marcelo Sao. Big up to Marcelo. So they're doing a moment, not a silence, but moment of honor. It makes sense. Marcelo could have been at. Marcelo's being honored at the Madrid game. He could have been honored in Rio as well. He could have been honored by Fluminense as well. Yeah, strictly say. Big up to Marcelo, legend. Viva Brazil. You forgot how many trophies he has for Copa. Big up to Marcelo. He could have been honored at Fluminense today. If it wasn't for the Madrid derby, I think he probably would have been honored in Rio de Janeiro. But since the Madrid derby is bigger, that's why he went to, I guess, Real Madrid. Yeah, I think most of the Tricolores fans that have a second club in Europe, they go for Fluminense. Oh, what a save! God. I'm quite a keeper. Yep, very massive. Atletico Madrid will kick off the derby. Let's go. Take it underway. Fluminense it's been 50-50. Chelsea have scored! Chelsea have scored! Chelsea have scored! Cole Palmer, is that him? So for goalkeeping, but what a finish. Here comes Flamengo, wrestling. Fluminense recovers the ball. Chelsea have scored. Cole Palmer, what? Deflected as an own goal. What a playmaker. Kind of. What decisions. All right, let's play this real quick.
Jogos. E no final consegue.
Yep, everyone is at the game. Oh, what a slide. Oh my goodness. Start him every game. He's officially back. What a baller. So I have to go back and forth until it's halftime. We can talk about the stats and we can focus on the other game. Yep, and then as of now stands Flamengo stays in second place and Fluminense are in 8th. Throw in. Here comes Blackman. Silva. Thiago Silva. What a tackle. As always. Yeah, let's go this way. Here comes. Now, free kick. I don't want to miss out anything. Here comes Flamengo. It's a woman. Tu cabeça on there. It's a woman. Afuera. Didn't want to deflect it. Atletico Madrid have only scored. Lucas Vasquez is in the mud. Here comes the back. That's a foul. Nope. Maybe not Lucas Vasquez in that position, but they're already in the mud. Here comes. They know they got to move fast. But yeah, the reason why Fluminense versus Flamengo was not intense in those last two games because there were no other games happening. It was during the Copa America in June, so it was only like one Euro game, and then Flamengo. And now they're starting to heat up in the Rio de Janeiro derby. Things heating up in both games at the same time in the Rio de Janeiro and the Madrid derby. Still no. But yeah, this time, but the reason why the last time I couldn't do it, I didn't have sports to get in time. And here's the thing, it was played on Thursday, really right after the national break. That was the only other game. Then, and I think Corinthians game. That's why it wasn't as important as it was. I don't want to miss out. Here comes Brighton. Oh my God, here comes Brighton. Oh my God, Brighton not equalized. Oh no. He's on side. Still no, the Madrid derby and the Fluminense and the Rio de Janeiro derby. Flamengo. But in the Brighton Chelsea game, 2 goals already in 10 minutes, 1-1. While here it's still 0-0. Good go. Okay. Sanchez. And yeah, you remember Esteban missed the penalty for Palmeiras, the goalkeeper from. Going back and forth, foul, free kick for Brighton. Oh my goodness. But nothing has happened. 43 minutes. I think it's going to be halftime, 0-0. It's actually approaching 40th minute. I think Tottenham is going a little bit too much. All right, there we go. Make sure you like the stream, by the way, real quick. If you haven't already. Give me a sec. Back and forth. Here comes Flamengo. Here they come. Trying to save. But yeah, now they're getting pressured. To handle the pressure, everyone there. The possession goes back and forth. Now they get it up. So yeah, it's been an even game. That's going to be a foul. Free kick for Fluminense. Oh my goodness, bro. The players are frustrating. No, between both teams. We're getting close to that time, even though it's just a minute and a half. I have no idea why it's fought Marvin.
Jogos. E no final consegue jogos. E no final consegue
I'm back. I'm almost there. My parents finally. Finally. All right, that's halftime. There we go. Halftime. A pita termina el primer tiempo de juego. Halftime. Fluminense 0. Flamengo 0. No. Madrid. From the Madrid Derby. And Brighton Chelsea. All right, it's halftime in that game. Are you ready? All right, it's halftime. I sent you on Twitter, but if you want me to send you in the chat, okay. What is YouTube trying to do? All right. All right, let's see. All right. All right, let's see if this works. But yeah. Oh, here comes Real Madrid. All right. Oh yeah, let me send you. Here comes Vinny. Oh! Come on. All right, here you go. But yeah, I'm trying to keep doing every single game. All right. Yes, that's how you work. Yes. Just press it and it does ask you have an account, but I think you have an account already, so if you want to put your camera on, so yeah. So while this is halftime, here before I do the halftime static, here comes Ceballos. Oh, but he crosses not crosses, but he just slips while the defenders, there were 3 defenders kind of in the middle, but he had an open space, but he slipped. Boy. Yes, it should work. If not, then if it doesn't, hold on. If not, then I'll try to send it here. Oh my God, give me a sec. But yeah, press the link if you haven't already. Yeah, press the StreamYard link. Foul, free kick. But yeah, if you have problems, hold on. Yeah, it's the first link I sent you on Twitter. The second link is just my YouTube live stream, obviously. And if not, then I'll try sending you again. And I don't care if you join from there as well. Everybody's welcome. Come on. Hold on. Dang it. Sometimes my YouTube connection isn't working properly. still 0-0 in the Madrid derby. So I will show you the halftime status. Let me figure this out. Oh, frick. Oh, where's it? Where's it? All right, this should be it. Here comes Atletico Madrid. All right, let's see if it works now. Here comes Atletico. But yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go, guys. All right, I got you. You're here. You finally made it. It works.
Yeah.
I can hear you. Yes, big up to you.
Is there a problem with the? Have we done it?
Yes, we're on here. Yes, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the so it's 0-0 between Fluminense and Flamengo. Let me see if they have the stats. Let me see. So far, nothing has happened in this game. Nothing serious. But it remains 0-0. Thiago Silva, he's doing good at defending, recover balls. He's doing everything. So yeah, it's 0-0 in that game. So that's what's going on. But as for you guys, Brighton Chelsea, it's 1-1 at the moment.
Yeah.
So besides Robert Sanchez, that idiot goalkeeper, who defensively made that mistake?
Mine.
All right, I can hear you. Yep, big up. I'm going to mod you as well. Yep. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right, now I can. Yeah, because there were lagging issues, which was pretty annoying. But yeah. I'm not sure if you heard my question. Did you hear? All right. So who made that mistake? Besides Robert Sanchez, defensively, who made that mistake, leading to the Brighton goal equalizer? You got disconnected. Dang it. It lags. Ugh. Dang it, you got disconnected. Ugh. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Ready for. Dang. Here comes Real Madrid. Kill Mbappe. Finish. Oh. Mbappe. And oh. Okay. All right. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Is this sorted out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's when I put it onto on my channel and it keeps lagging and echoing. So yeah, I hadn't realized that until I went through that just then. But yeah, big up to you. But big up to you, mate. And I think we should be able to hear you now, Adam.
Yeah, we should. All right, finally, there we go. So I want to talk about two things. So right now there hasn't been anything special. Thiago Silva, he's been balling on this game. Obviously, Fluminense's best captain. Obviously,
Yeah,
recovering balls, defending well, leadership. Yes. So he's been Fluminense's best player. They have a couple chances, but it hasn't been. I'm not sure if it has the stat right now. There were like a couple yellow cards. But yeah, this game has been even for now. The Fluminense Flamengo game. So far, no. Yeah, it's no.
yeah. So,
but Thiago Silva, yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, we are at halftime now.
Yep, in that game, And Thiago Silva, he's Fluminense's best player. He knows what he's doing. While this happens, Madrid are still drawing 0-0 in the derby, and Chelsea, you guys are still 1-1 with Brighton. Oh, here comes Atletico. Oh, good recovery. No, over the top from them. But yeah. So, by the way, who made that mistake? Not besides Robert Sanchez, who defensively cost Chelsea the goal from Brighton to make it 1-1?
I actually didn't really see the build up to it. I mean, a lot of people are saying that Sanchez was out of position. So, yeah, I'm going to have to watch a replay of that. So,
yeah, me too, because I wasn't paying attention because it was the last couple minutes of those the Fluminense Flamengo game. And then the Madrid derby, thought they would have scored by now, but no, and then the goal happens from there. But are you guys doing a little bit better, or it's been even for now?
I'd say it was it's a bit even at the moment. I mean, we got off to a bright start, and then of course we took the lead in like the 5th minute. Of course, on goal from the goalkeeper.
Because of Cole Palmer's build-up.
Yeah. I mean, we've already seen an own goal from a goalkeeper today, of course. But, yeah, I mean, that was a mistake from Verbruggen there.
Yeah, because he could have just punched it away or catched it somehow. Because of the pressure he couldn't handle.
It looks like we've got an injury. Madueke case coming on.
Oh, cool. Is that Pedro Neto?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The medical staff are there with him right now. But yeah, for everyone in the chat, obviously big up to Adam Dar 25 on here, guys. I didn't give you
I have an update. They're going to VAR in the Madrid derby. They're checking for a possible penalty kick for Atleti, maybe. They're going to VAR in the Madrid derby. They're going to VAR. See if a possible handball or something. From or
What's
foul
the
from
score in that game?
Wait, huh?
What's the score in that game?
No, 0-0. Oh, I made a
no.
mistake real quick. I forgot to update the Brighton Chelsea score line. Forgot it's 1-1.
Yeah,
But
that
no,
would have been. Yeah, the Madrid derby would have been an 8 o'clock kickoff as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you know those two other games are happening, so I have to keep an eye on all three of them. But yeah, they're going to VAR. And will the football carnage fan? Let's see what VAR says. Referee says penalty! Penalty for Atletico Madrid. They just gave the penalty.
Wow.
Ref penalty for Atleti. And will the Real Madrid fan, big up to him, but he's fuming. It's a penalty kick. It's penalty for Atleti.
That's a big penalty in the Bernabeu then.
Yeah, and all the fans are booing the referees, calling Atletico Madrid the pathetic of Madrid. And then who's going to take this? Julian Alvarez is going to take the responsibility. Yes, penalty for Atleti to score away at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, ex Man City, isn't he?
Yep. And before Madrid have to play Man City, and I know Man City got a scrappy win against Loyerton today. Not a good win. Julian Alvarez is going to step up right now. He's about to step up. The fans are booing them. And here comes Julian Alvarez. He goes, goal in the back of the net. They scored 1-0.
1-0 then Atletico Madrid. Wow.
And I know Atletico Madrid, they are called the Arsenal of Spain sometimes because they don't have any football heritage. A little bit more than Arsenal, but they don't have Champions League. They have one Europa League at least.
Yeah, they're going to dig their heels in that game now, Atletico Madrid.
And
now they've got that lead.
They hate each other, just like it is the Spanish version of Arsenal versus Chelsea, obviously. It is. Because of how heated it is. I think it's even slightly more heated than Arsenal-Chelsea.
There's a Brighton player gone down here now as well.
Oh, shoot, somebody's down as well. Oh, I see. And Corta, so basically Julian Alvarez went straight, and then Corta went to the right, and then he scores for Atletico in the derby.
Yeah, looks like he's going to work it off, though.
And here's
Atletico Madrid taking the lead there. I mean, that's going to be difficult for
Real Madrid
because they're going to dig their heels in now. So
because Real Madrid, unfortunately, since they don't have a proper playmaker like Toni Kroos since he retired, they're struggling. And plus, that's why they've been struggling defensively, and then even the creativity hasn't been great. And then I know Chelsea, and I know at the same time Chelsea have a free kick of the
coming off here.
Oh, they're making a sub. Oh, I see. Yeah, a couple injuries, which is not good. And everybody, and then free kick for Atletico. The fans are booing at the Atleti players. And then Chelsea, they have a free kick at the edge of the box, don't you? Right?
Yeah. It's back in play again. Lewis Donkey's just on the outside of the pitch. Looks like he's coming back on.
The throw in. My mistake. Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's coming back on.
Okay, just making sure. Thank you.
Of course, they have to leave the pitch these days, what with it being the rules and all that now. Of course, you have to wait until the ball goes out of play to get back onto the pitch now. So, yeah, we got the ball at the moment. We're just seeing what we can do with it. Cole Palmer's found Cucurella.
Oh, by the way, second half begins for Fluminense Flamengo.
Oh, yeah, that would have started, 15 minutes ahead of these games? Was it a second half kickoff?
It started 30 minutes ahead of those two games. at 7:30 your area, 11:30.
Oh, it would have been a 7:30 kickoff then.
Yeah, that's why. So they're half an hour. Still no, nothing has happened impressively. I think we only have one shot on target from each. But yeah. This is the only game that hasn't had goals yet. So it's been even. Fair enough. But we'll see if they could like make some impressive shots. I'm waiting for the first half to end for both of those games, so I could also talk about.
Oh no, Brighton going forward.
Oh, Brian.
Oh, Carioca gets it away.
Oh, nice. Because you're a bit ahead. Matoma, or who is it? Who was on the attack? I forgot his name.
That might have been Jorginho Ruta, so that would have been their goal scorer. Yeah, Cucurella puts it out for a corner.
He's a really great attacker for them.
Sanchez didn't even get a touch to it, so
they are their danger man.
They've got a corner.
They got a corner. Brighton have a corner, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here comes Atletico round just trying to kick it back. But the game has been intense. The atmosphere hostile. I love that. And so far, yeah, technically, thanks to Julian Alvarez, Griezmann is beating Mbappe, beating his old French teammate.
Corner kick is taken.
Yeah, because you're a little bit ahead of me from my ESPN. So this game is on BBC in England, right?
Yeah, it's gone straight to Sanchez, so that's
right.
that's a good bag of stuff.
Because Chelsea, you don't want to go to extra time.
Yeah, it won't be ideal. I don't think.
Yeah, because it's only a one-legged tie. Because it's not like last year where there was replay. Here comes Julian Alvarez. Here he comes. The back line. All right, they recovered fast enough. Julian Alvarez, Lucas Vasquez was almost alone before Raul Asensio and like two other defenders come. Yeah. Defensively, we just haven't been good.
Yeah, I mean, if this ends up a draw, I think it'll be another 30 minutes. I mean, yeah, they don't do replays now, I don't think. They used to do, though, but yeah, they're just going by the 30-minute thing now. I don't think that many people are happy about it because it doesn't exactly, let's say, favour the smaller teams because, you know, with the smaller teams in the FA Cup, of course, another 30 minutes, you know, it's all that fitness, isn't it? You know, and energy and stuff. I mean, Tottenham, they needed another 30 minutes to beat Tamworth, didn't they? In the third round. We had to clear that then. Brighton were on the attack again. But another 3 minutes.
3 minutes of stoppage time in the Brighton-Chelsea game. The Atletico Madrid, they're actually like 5 minutes behind.
Yeah.
42
minutes, I can see that.
Nope. Good deflective from Eddie.
Big up to you in this chat there.
Here comes Fernando. He's almost all alone. Too many.
Big up Michael. Michael. Sad that Orient are out. Keeley on top. I mean, Man City. You know, they did it just about, didn't they? But I mean, they don't leave it easy, do they? But yeah, I mean, Leighton Orient, to be fair to them, they did give it everything.
Here comes Flamengo, Mitchell.
But yeah, and big up to Adam Dar 25, who's as you can hear in the voiceover, guys.
Wesley, goal.
I did try and get him in the stream, but there was lagging issues and all that. So
yeah.
So we've basically got Adam Dar 25, voiceover on my stream. So
all right, let me link the live stream again. But yeah, everyone, if you're hearing this, big up to everybody like the stream as well. Both of our streams. Lindo versus Vasquez.
a big up to Brian CFC in the chat as well there. Of course, Brian CFC lands it on the clown owners of Chelsea. I mean, let's get that right. I mean, clown lake out. I mean,
yeah, these bums, get out. Seriously, they don't know what they're doing. They're here for profit. Bad business.
Yeah, but funnily enough, the team we're up against, of course, it's their favourite side, isn't it?
They love the Brighton, the English version of Sociedad, basically, as you know, I think one of the people say, because Brighton and Sociedad, they're very similar to each other. And it's halftime.
Yeah, everyone's just bigging each other up there in the chat as well.
And it's halftime.
And big up to everyone in your chat as well, Adam. Of course, I haven't seen your chat on your stream, but yeah. Subscribe to Adam. Absolutely, man. 100%, mate.
As always.
So, yeah, if you don't know Adam Dar's 25 channel, guys, I'm pretty sure Adam will put that in the link below for you guys to follow, of course, as well. A Sanchez mistake, and we're 2-1 down. Yeah.
Big up facts.
A big up to Johnny Greek, Northern Irish, of course. Yeah, Sanchez mistaken. We would have been 2-1 down, yeah.
Yeah, because
true, yeah.
Look at how shaky he is.
Yeah.
Look at how he plays out the back and does the same mistakes that cost Chelsea the game.
I don't know why they keep persisting with him, but as long as they keep persisting with him, we're going to have this problem. And now they've seen that Brighton goalkeeper, they're probably going to want him in the summer. So, yeah, that's going to be enough, I think, for all of us to be pissed off about if we end up getting that Verbruggen or whatever his name is. I mean, what is their obsession with Brighton? I mean, they should have just bought that club, in all honesty. I mean, I don't get it. I mean,
yeah, because Brighton, they are in the South Coast, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. Is Brighton bigger than Southampton? The city I'm talking about, in the South Coast. Is it bigger? Or Southampton bigger? The city I'm talking about.
Yeah, you mean in terms of population, don't you? Oh God, I'll have to have a look on the Wikipedia for that one. Let me have a look.
Because I realized that both. Yeah.
I think I would say Southampton is bigger, but I'm not too sure about that. Let me have a look.
Because both these are like they have nice beaches and nice like, and they're just on the South Coast. So I was wondering.
Yeah, of course, there's Portsmouth as well. A population of 252,000. Southampton. So, that's council area. That's estimated 2017. So altogether, it's it would have been more than that.
Okay. So they're all made up. So 58 minutes have passed by the way, in the Fluminense Flamengo game. Just somebody's down for Fluminense, by the way.
Yeah, it's 253,000 Southampton.
Um,
Right, let me have a look at Portsmouth. So I'll check. Might be demoted to cup keeper. Heads the fact that he started. Yeah. Yeah, Jorgensen will start the league games, Johnny. I mean, I'd be shocked if he didn't. Yeah, we will find out next game. Yeah, I think we will. So I am sure that. Oh God, that goalkeeper mistake! I can see it now. Oh.
Yeah, because these people, they don't have the 100% experience. And in Brighton, they're like a team like that does that. Free kick for Real Madrid. Yellow card for Borja, I think. No, Legantet for Atleti. He got
Just
booked.
seeing Brighton's goal there. In fairness, that was a good cross, actually. But yeah, I mean, Sanchez not exactly in the best position. It's just a story, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. And Real Madrid, they get a piece before halftime. So I'm trying to go back and forth. Here. So yeah, it's been tight between Fluminense and Flamengo. Thiago Silva trying to do everything as he can because he's still a
Chelsea needs a new goalkeeper, Michael. That mistake. Unbelievable. Yeah, it is.
Who would you want to get, by the way, if you had to go to the transfer market? If Chelsea had to go to the transfer market, who do you want to buy, who you're looking for the most?
Yeah, well, the thing is, Adam, with these clowns, they're just going to go for a low-ranked goalkeeper. But if it were me, I probably would want... I know getting a European goalkeeper is going to be tough now. I mean, if it was a few years ago, I mean, I wouldn't have managed someone like, a Donnarumma or someone like that, or even Matt Mignan from Milan. I mean, I would have thought game ball things considered, but top European goalkeeper is going to want to come to Chelsea, though, are they? And it's not that structure, is it? What they're running now, and that's the thing that annoys the hell out of me. If it were me, if there was one goalkeeper that would be at least realistic, I know he plays for PSG, but I would go for Gianluigi Donnarumma. But they're not going to go there, are they?
They're not, because they just care about the profit. Even though, real quick, Flamengo and Fluminense made a couple changes. So, yeah, it's 0-0. But I think that you want to know something? Barcelona did convince Szczesny to come out of retiring, and he's a good shot stopper. He also plays out of the back. Risky. He's not the best goalkeeper. He's a bit better than Robert Sanchez, but he makes mistakes as well, too. I don't know how he adapts in the Enzo Maresca system plans.
Yeah, I think Szczesny was at Juventus for a while.
Yeah, he was at Juventus before they convinced him to go Barcelona, even though some fans from there seem this unfair because he promised that he retires and not do this, and then he comes back and plays for Barca.
Kelleher to Chelsea would sound amazing since he's top. I've watched a lot of Liverpool. What's your thoughts on Kelleher? Because I don't know. I've not watched a lot of them. So I think Mate has put that in the chat, and obviously big up to Mate in the chat there.
Big up. And then yellow card for Fluminense for simulation. Even though some argue Flamengo that was a foul, but he fouled Gresson first, apparently, before that even happened. So free kick for Flamengo, 63 minutes, 18 minutes in the second half. So yeah.
Poor first half. Daniel Knight's 14. Yeah. Do you think extra time, John Blues? Yeah. At the moment, we can't get anything in this second half, John. Yeah, I think another 30 minutes we've got of this. But I'd rather we did it in the 90. But,
yeah, to get it done.
I mean,
Even
I don't
though
know penalties. I mean, God.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
going
that's
out on penalties, that will be even worse, in my opinion. So yeah. Yeah.
even though
are they? So that's the thing.
even though Chelsea do have to visit Brighton again on Valentine's Day on Friday, 6 days later, in the Premier League this time, they got to visit back to back and return there. So you got to play these guys twice in 6 days, the span of a week.
And Kunku done nothing in the first half. Yeah, we hardly saw anything.
And Kunku has been quiet for some reason. I don't know why.
I think ever since the goal, I don't think we've had that many chances. Right, let me have a look at the stats.
All right, go ahead.
I think that should tell us a little bit more. I think since the goal, we haven't made that much impact, I don't think. Let me have a look.
Yeah, besides that own goal from Cole Palmer's assist back to back to cause the pressure for an own goal to give Chelsea the lead, nothing else has happened.
Yeah, here we go, guys. 3 shots and then 1 shot on target, which was the goal. And Brighton, 1 shot and then 1 shot on target, which was their goal. So yeah, there's not really anything. There hasn't really been anything. So but I mean, if we had, let's say, Victor Osimhen, maybe he could have been the difference. And the fact that he's scoring goals for Galatasaray, I mean, well, these clowns didn't want to go in for him, did they? They didn't want to pay that extra door. I mean, I'm not saying that getting Victor Osimhen cures all of our issues, but it will go, go at least one way to solving, let's say, one problem before we can focus on every other area on the pitch. But they didn't want to go there, so this is why we've been left with this squad now. And this is what we've been left with, guys. I just have to go on the toilet break, guys, but I will be back for the second half. But big up to Adam.
Going to the toilet?
If you are still in the chat there. Can you see my chat, Adam? If you can.
Yes.
Obviously, you can read out some of the comments whilst I, just go to for my toilet break, and then I'll be back in a few minutes. Well, big up to every single one of you who's live and watching. Yeah, I will be back for the second half, so I'll see you there, guys.
All right. Go ahead. Well, so you guys could still hear me from the other end, if you could hear me. If you could still hear me. But yeah, the second half is about to begin very soon for those games.
Oh, give Adam a big thumbs up, guys, in the chat if you can hear him as well. So,
but yeah, we'll see what happens. Come on. Here comes Fluminense. Trying to shoot it out, but the keeper gets it in time.
Isso demonstra exatamente a ineficiência dos dois ataques, né? Não só o primeiro tempo, mas o segundo.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm about to read your comments in a bit. Yep, we're doing a substitution. Number 17 comes off. Trevor. Number 97 this comes on. I couldn't pronounce his name, but let me do this real quick. Oh yeah. I know the second half is about to begin. Right, there we go.
Jogos. E no final consegue.
Big up Chelsea Carefree, always win. Big up to you. Thanks for sharing my live stream. So yeah, second half is about to begin. Brighton Chelsea game. Here comes Flamengo. Flamengo, here they come. Blocked. Good defending from Fluminense from Thiago Silva on the back line. Flamengo are trying to pressure. Brighton is making a substitution. Adam comes on for Lewis Young. Adam Wesley. No tactics. Yep, Carlo is finished. Oh, Palmer comes out. Hopefully he's back in time. Second half begins. Yep, we're waiting for. Oh yeah, it's still 0-0 between Flamengo and Fluminense. No yellow card Fluminense. If this keeps going on, this might end 0-0. I will be disappointed because this game is similar to June, where Fluminense was close to bus, and they didn't because they were worse form at that time. Thiago Silva was carrying Fluminense, and it's about to go sundown over there. Over there in Brazil, it's 6:05 p.m. and it's still 0 in the derby. But yeah, TV Global and Sports TV. Hydration break. Oh, a hydration break, and Fluminense and Flamengo coaches are telling the players what to do. This is why I rate this derby. I love this derby. It's pretty beautiful. It's pretty fun. It's football heritage, yes. The black and reds versus the green, white, reds, yes. It's the Brazilian version of the Milan derby and the Club America Cruz Azul Clásico Hoban derby as well in Mexico. And I'm still trying to learn other derbies. For a sec, I thought Fluminense Flamengo was the Brazilian version of Boca River, but I just realized there's Vasco, there's Palmeiras, Corinthians. So yeah, 2 days ago we just did that. So yeah, let me play this real quick.
Jogos. E no final consegue.
All right, you're back, man.
Yeah.
Second-
Just getting ready for setting down.
Yep. Second half begins. And then I have a question.
Is there anything?
Brian made a change. Lewis Dunk comes off for Adam Wesley. He comes on for him. And the Fluminense Flamengo game still 0-0. This might be a draw.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I thought I thought there might have been a change. He did go off in the first half, didn't he?
Yeah,
For a few minutes. So yeah, maybe that's a precautionary change.
I think so.
So yeah, they've took one experienced player for another makes sense. But we are on the attack. Neto, Gusto.
Go.
Oh,
Miss Pass. Oh yeah, I heard. Oh yeah, I heard there was something. You want to know something?
yeah, Neto. Oh, straight to a Brighton player. Yeah, thumbs up. Big up, Adam. Yep, absolutely. And big up to Chelsea. Yes, 3-0 win.
Yep, big up to him. He says Copa del Rey is not as good as the FA Cup, I think. And it was it your stream or my stream? Oh, your stream.
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, you want to know something?
Yeah. Go ahead, Adam.
So apparently, I heard that Mudryk was added in the Conference League playoffs, or not playoffs, or the knockout games. Even though he's still suspended, but he's added for some reason.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I think that was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah.
Is he coming back, or you don't believe in? Or you don't know?
I think there might be. I think at least would they really want to put him in the lineup if they know he ain't returning? There is that, but the thing is,
or they just added him for just not like certainty, for just for the team contract, even though he's suspended. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think maybe just in case. Let me have a look at it.
Yeah, just in case. But he's still not back. You haven't heard anything. He's been suspended for
still is. By the way, yeah.
He's been suspended for like 13 weeks now. It's been 13.
Yeah, I think Cole Palmer has been added into that squad now
as well. Even though he doesn't like playing Conference League football, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing they can't take too much guarantees on, the rest of the squad, winning that competition because, Fiorentina, they're still in it.
Flamengo.
So can't take. Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, Mudryk is still there.
Despite suspension.
It's either that or they've not heard anything different compared to when he was suspended, that is. Yeah, they've included the new signing, Mateus Amagu. Yeah, Saint-Etienne. Like that. So yeah, they've actually left out Tariq George, which is
that's surprising.
Odd, considering he has played in the group games. Levi Torwell, Josh Akipong, he's been left out as well.
They've been left out.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Chalaba's in the squad now, so
yeah.
I think this is the point on where they're going to play, more or less the top players. Maybe they're not that confident about that squad that played in the group stages are going to go on to win the whole thing. Maybe they're not that confident now. Maybe that's what it is. But in terms of Mudryk, maybe they're trying to still keep us all in the dark about what's really going on.
Because the B samples haven't released out.
Yeah.
And by the way,
I haven't heard anything about it.
We haven't heard anything, and yeah, second half begins from Madrid. But yeah, we haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah. But I would imagine if the second test is, same as the first one, that there's only going to be one conclusion at the end of it. And
then it's over because they'll have to terminate his contract, right?
yeah.
They have no
Yeah, they'll have to, yeah.
Chelsea are on the attack.
And that's going to be 80 million down the drain.
For irresponsible business. What a disgrace. And then I know people are going to get mad because they're also mad about Mudryk signing for being political because of the Ukraine-Russia BS. It's just nonsense. But it's not even his fault.
Well, if you're going to get off, if a club like Chelsea is going to be interested in you, you're not going to turn it down, are you?
No, because Chelsea are a big club, but the problem is they're not being managed like a big club, sadly.
No.
Okay.
And then, of course, the players who they did get in, let's say those youngsters, they're the ones who are getting shipped out now, aren't they? I mean, Cassidy, David Washington, who we never see. Why have they ever signed David Washington if we're never actually going to see him play? So,
oh God, right, and here they come, Mitoma, their version of Takekubo, basically, and they missed.
And then, of course, they signed Angelo. They signed that other young Brazilian, and that's another one who we've never seen. And then there's David Datro Fofana as well. That's another one.
Lots of these young lads, but they're all they all of them play for the U21s or U19 system, right?
Yeah. There's gonna be and then there's the ones that know the Cobham lads. I mean, if they're gonna put all those other signings into that under 21 and then
Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, Golasso! Mbappe equalizes for Real Madrid. Golasso!
1-1.
1-1 Real Madrid. Mbappe outshines Griezmann as their enemy. No longer friends. Has done it. 1-1 Real Madrid.
So Mbappe actually turning up. What is their form recently?
E no final consegue.
Golasso. This game is much more funner than the Flamengo-Fluminense, I'm not going to lie. Because there's one problem. There's no goals. There's no goals yet.
No, there isn't. I'm well aware. 79th minute in that one.
80th. Fluminense are making a sub, by the way. Little comes on for number 14. Who's coming off for Fluminense. But yeah, 1-1 Real Madrid. They have equalized. Golasso. All three games are drawing. The difference is the Derby, the Fla-Flu, sadly 0 still.
Yeah. I see Thiago Silva has gone off then.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thiago Silva does wear for number 14. Doesn't he?
See, bids. I've got it on my phone here. It looks like he's been subbed.
Oh yeah, he's been subbed. I didn't know this. I forgot his number because I haven't keep an eye on these numbers real closely. Okay.
Oh no!
Matoma.
No!
Are you kidding me, Brian?
Oh! No!
Oh, you let Matoma score from open play.
Come on!
2-1 Brighton. Oh my days!
Cut off!
Brighton's first Football scores.
Oh, fuck's sake! No! No, Eddie, you don't. Not Matoma. Why? No! What's happened in the build-up? Matoma beats Gusto. Bit of kerfuffle in the back.
Oh,
let him in. Sanchez doing nothing.
What are you doing, Chelsea's backline? Who made that mistake? Matoma scores. They let him score.
Oh,
Fake up, open play goal. From open play. Atletico have not scored from open play around the grid.
Sanchez just a helpless little duckling again. You can't save the ball, you know, but get it. Oh, no!
Oh God!
Not
Exactly.
one Matoma.
Just like, yep, I know.
Oh!
He always wins. What did he said?
F off. Brighton of Take Kubo.
Take Kubo, yes, he's best friends with him.
Facts, John Blues. It is a shambles, mate. Bloody ping pong outside, just outside of that penalty area, and then it goes straight into Matomo, and Sanchez allergic to using his flipping hands again. Why do we have a goalkeeper that refuses to use his hands?
Yeah, him and
it would be better off for Kepa. And yet everyone was so glad that Kepa got moved on in summer, didn't they?
Oh, he commented. Kubo's version of Brighton scores. Yep.
I mean, Kepa isn't exactly perfect by any stretch, but is he worse than Sanchez? No. I mean, and we've got Petrovic at Strasbourg, who's doing well from what I've seen, and yet, but Petrovic, they didn't want him anymore, did they?
Yeah, because of this corruption.
Look at what we've got. Oh, and they're going forward again.
Jogos. E no final consegue.
But yeah, it's absolute jokers. Like, how could you let a small club score on you with no history, almost? How? Just like Sociedad, how are you letting them score against you? They're not supposed to.
Yeah, usual suspect. Oh dear.
I see where you guys coming from, but yeah, this is why.
See, in this chat.
Are you
no small club yet? Just been watching a bit of Sunshine FC. Big up to Sunshine FC, of course, as well. Mbappe scored for Real Madrid, yeah.
And if Chelsea get eliminated today, where's the consequences? Where? Oh, here comes Fluminense, saved by the keeper from Flamengo.
All the big accounts will turn to the manager.
Allen and Everton are coming on for Flamengo. They're about to make that sub in just a minute.
Yeah. All the big YouTube channels will turn to the manager.
Here comes Flamengo. Luis Arugo, but they won't take it. Back to Thiago Silva. Oh, wait, no. Thiago Santos.
He's done. Daniel, that's 14. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. If Chelsea don't do anything, are you going to do a rant on Enzo Maresca and the owners?
Well, it is. The rant has to be on the ownership, doesn't it? Because they got in these players, they got in this manager, they got in these sporting directors, and everything filters right to the top. And that is the ownership. But with these big YouTube channels, they'll turn it to the manager. I mean, you see it so many times. I mean, look at the Spursies, the Spuds. Oh, Ange is at fault. Get Ange out. But yet they never realised that it's Daniel Levy or the people above at that club. And then you look at the Arsenal fans, they think it's Arteta.
Here comes Real Madrid.
Oh.
Go ahead. Oh, Bellingham almost scores. Oblak saves him.
The first thing
Real
people
Madrid are looking a lot dangerous. They are getting closer. They are playing a lot better. Atletico didn't even score from open play. It was a penalty kick. Now, and you know what? Right now, Atletico Madrid, I think they're playing like Arsenal ball right now because they know they're getting pressured.
Eunice not blaming Enzo Maresca. Well, no, it's the ownership. It's
the ownership.
But these big accounts, they're gonna run the narrative of it being the manager, just like it was under Jellyfish Potter, Jellyfish Poch, and then it's going to be Jellyfish Maresca, and then I said it in this stream already that Cesc Fabregas, I think, will be the next Chelsea manager in the summer. I really do. Especially if he keeps Como up in Serie A as well. If he keeps them up, therefore they're going to put him in the hat for the summer, for the Chelsea job. I can see it coming. They'll just go for mid-table and then they'll go down and down and down.
Like they really want to hurt Chelsea. They want them relegated. Wow.
If Enzo Maresca gets sacked, they will go for another yes man. Yeah, they will. Daniel Knight's 14, but yeah. Sancho on the attack. Neto, is it?
Here comes.
That's a player in the way though.
They gotta find something or else it's just danger.
Looks like
Fluminense corner kick.
Going to be 0-0.
Chelsea. Oh. You still have half an hour, but it's just not looking good. Oh, yeah, Mr. Drew.
Another 26 minutes in this game, and then whatever time is added on.
Oh, yeah. Chelsea carefree, always wins, says Mr. Drew sucks. Oh, yeah. Clown.
Yeah.
Clown Lewis, right? AKA Mr. Drew has a mocking name.
He is. He's all about that pound note. That's what these big accounts are going for now. I mean, they do a little rant on the manager and then sporting directors, and then in 24 hours' time, it'll be as soon as the payments have gone through in their bank accounts, and then it's back to the same old PR. I just wonder what PR they're going to drag out now because
what's next?
Transfers are over.
Here comes Flamengo, by the way. Header! Oh, what a save! That is Flamengo's best chance. Save from the keeper. And it's almost 90 minutes. What a save.
Why is the other side of the coin not saying anything? I think he's...
E no final consegue...
Let's see how much stoppage time they had in that game. But it's real intense. Flamengo.
Yeah, still 0-0.
Chelsea. Chelsea over the top. Who wasted that shot? What a player. What a baller Raul Asensio is for Real Madrid.
Enzo Rongan Fernandez there with a skied shot.
Yep, he skies
in the
it.
middle of nowhere.
Was it deflected or skies it?
I think he might have skied it. I've just seen it on the replay here. It looks like Brighton are making changes anyway. Have we not made changes in this game yet? Let's have a look. I want to see what tactical changes we've made. Let me have a look. Yeah, we've made one change.
Jogos. E no final consegue.
But yeah,
Yeah, Enzo Fernandez came on for Dewsbury Wedding also. We've took him off. So that's our first change.
5 more minutes of stoppage time in the Flamengo-Fluminense Derby. 5 more minutes. And it's likely ending 0-0.
Brighton tightening up the midfield. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Oh, God. Who's getting booked for Chelsea? Is that Caicedo? Is that Caicedo getting booked? I saw a yellow card.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's to Moses Caicedo on.
Oh God, that's not a good tackle. That's not a good tackle. That was kind of. That's kind of a bit risky. I'm not gonna lie. Be careful.
Why is the other side of the coin not saying anything? I think he means. Mizzy. Daniel Knight's 14. Why is other side of the coin not saying anything? Yeah, sometimes Mizzy does, and then there's other occasions when he doesn't. Sometimes he does call it out here and there, but I'm not sure why he might not be saying anything now, Daniel Knight's 14, but
oh God.
I think a lot of people have mentioned the ticketing scandal from Todd Bowley this week. I think that's been mentioned a lot within YouTube, hasn't it? You know, these rise of ticket prices. I mean, it's not good for the for the football going fan, is it? I mean, it's got to be about cutting the working person out, isn't it? You know, someone who, let's say, generally loves Chelsea, and then they're going to give it to people who might not love football that much. They might just love the day out element of it. And I think that's the kind of danger that this game is heading in. I'm not saying that international fans are not, let's say, are not real or anything, but there's going to be them ones that are going to love the day out of it, but might not be that big on football, if you know what I mean. So it's a bit. I've said this already about ticketing prices. I don't think it's fair on, let's say, the older generation.
But you want to know something? Even though Brighton, they've been on the attack more than Chelsea, they've been the better side. So Chelsea are going to get eliminated today, it looks like. Oh my God, they're closer to get the third goal.
Yeah.
They are getting closer and closer for that third goal, ain't they? They want to knock Chelsea out.
Yeah. I don't care about Strasbourg because we are Chelsea yet. Do you think the ownership will sell up? If people actually protest or people call it out on their YouTube channels, and then there might be pressure, but have we seen much of that from YouTube so far? I mean, the only people that, let's say, call it out at this moment in time are Eunice and Johnny Minerals. Outside of them, no one else does it. No other channel related to Chelsea calls it out apart from them. And of course, I have done as well. But of course, my channel is far smaller than Johnny's and far smaller than Eunice.
It's over. It's over. Guess what?
That's a Fluminense Flamengo game, isn't it? 0-0.
It ends 0-0. A bit disappointing. This game, disappointing. All the players, they do have shake up, and it ends 0-0. We're going to check the stats, and then we'll focus on the Chelsea and Real Madrid. It ends 0-0 in the derby. Zero,
yeah,
zero.
I'll just get to some of these comments.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Jogos. E no final consegue.
Yeah. Big up to Usual Suspect. Yeah, they don't want supporters, they want customers. Yeah. Yeah, this ownership, they've called us customers. Yeah, and they have done. And that's facts from Usual Suspect. And this is what I've said about the prices going up. What about for the elder generation that are not actually working? Because anyone who's gonna, the elder generation are not going to have a job, are they now? So it's knocking out, people who've supported Chelsea for like, what, 30, 40, 50 years. And I don't think that's fair on them. I really don't. And for what? In favour for people who might have supported the club for about 5 minutes? I just don't think that's not the way to go. Because we've already seen this at Arsenal and the Emirates Stadium. Look at the Emirates Stadium compared to, I don't know if you remember Highbury, Adam. I think that might have been just before you. I'm not sure. But if you look at, let's say, some of the old classic matches, let's say at Highbury in their stadium, then you look at the Emirates, you see a massive contrast of difference. You really do. And the fact it's going that way, I'm just not for it. No. And it's not fair on anyone who's supported the club for a very long time, like I said. But yeah, I'll read some of these comments here.
Go ahead.
On Chelsea fan, I will call the ownership out because it's been 3 years. Daniel, that's 14. Yeah.
Here comes Mbappe, by the way.
Never mind.
Still 1-1.
Still 1-1 in both games. The Flamengo-Fluminense game ended in a draw. 0-0.
Can't see us winning the Conference League, John Blues. Yeah, that's why they've called out. That's why they've called up Cole Palmer, John Blues. They don't believe this squad can win it without Cole Palmer.
Here comes Atletico Madrid.
Plus, we've got Fiorentina in now, haven't we? So, and David De Gea in goal. Yeah, I mean, if we go up against Fiorentina, it's not going to be that clear cut, is it? Big up to Mr. Joshua J. Yeah, Steve G calls it out as well. And a real one. Yeah, he does. Yeah, big up to Steve G as well. And big up to Cursor and Mickey Dryboy as well, because they call it out as well. Not many people do. I mean, many in Johnny Minerals' chat, they always call it out. Of course, along with myself. But yeah, unless wider people, going to get involved, protests are going to be difficult, aren't they? I mean, there was the protest on Monday, which I will get the pictures up for all you guys in the chat and for you, Adam, as well.
Rodrigo, save.
Of course, it doesn't matter how many people there are in the protest. You've got to start from somewhere, I always say.
It has to be large enough, the protest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it has to be thousands, in my opinion. But however, we can let's see if we can go to Johnny's page right now. I'm pretty sure Johnny Minerals is saying plenty on X right about now. I know he's gonna do a.
E no final consegue.
All right, go ahead.
But yeah, give me the big thumbs up in the chat if everyone can see.
Carefree says anti-football.
Chat. 37 minutes. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is not Chelsea. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Right. Yeah, the 1.5 billion debt Don Roman wiped off the club these clowns have spent on this squad. Yeah, they have. That is very true. Yeah, they spent over 1.5 billion. And yet we are still shit. I mean, it's remarkable, isn't it? But right, let's. I think we have to scroll down for pictures of the protest. February the 6th, I think it was. What day was it on? It was the West Ham game, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the stop exploiting loyalty banner. Yeah, here we go.
No accountability.
Yeah.
No accountability, right?
Yeah.
Where
I mean,
the Met Police,
yeah.
the Met Police won't do anything about it. They won't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, in my opinion, if it's 50 people, 500 people, you've got to start from somewhere. If you.
Oh! I thought they scored. Jimenez gets it. No, Oblak gets it. Vasquez was about to
Let's
score.
go Madrid.
Chelsea, free kick for you guys.
Yeah, we've got a free kick. Yeah, I can see it on the screen. Just haven't paid attention there. This could be 4 years without a trophy, without a proper trophy. Yeah, it is. It's going to be. No accountability.
Yeah, basically, no accountability.
Yeah, just seeing it in the chat. And yeah, John Blue's landed it. This could be 4 years without a proper trophy. Yeah.
Yeah, because they need Champions League football. Here comes Atletico. Oh, off. Griezmann.
But yeah, there was the stop exploiting loyalty banner. I mean, you've got to start from somewhere in terms of a protest, you know. But yeah, I mean, of course, with a protest, you've got to start at the beginning. But yeah, it needs to be thousands. I mean, wasn't there thousands of people, let's say, when it was that European Super League thing? I mean, a lot of people were vocal over that, weren't they? And yet, with that Champions League format, it's basically the European Super League, isn't it? It's not all about winning trophies, but where's the ambition, yeah?
Yeah, it's about corruption as well.
There isn't any ambition with these owners, John, is there? It's about getting young players. It's about flipping them for profit. And
you want to know something? So they're getting this for they're getting unexperienced player, and they're getting Esteban Williams, by the way, which I think he's a little bit unexperienced as he's about to turn 18 very soon. And here's another thing. He misses the penalty on Thursday. Yes, Esteban missed the penalty on Thursday for Palmeiras. That's why they didn't beat Corinthians on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they want to bring him. Like, what if it doesn't work out and just waste the talent of Esteban, for an example, and Kendry Pies?
There's no elite mentality. Yeah, John Blues is landing it there. Where's the ambition? I mean, where's the elite mentality? I mean, yeah, Man City have not been playing that well lately, but they're signing players, though. You know, so they are trying to, let's say, solve their problems. I mean, I don't think Man City fans can't say that they're not trying to solve the problems at their club, and yet we don't seem to be doing that in terms of us. We don't seem to be doing that. But yeah, it's where's the elite mentality? I mean, there's no elite mentality in this. Basically, they just turned us into a bloody blue version of bloody Spurs. I mean, they might as well have done.
The Brighton fans, they want a card on a Chelsea player. They want a card, I think, because I heard screaming. I think. Even though he's not booked. What? Oh, I think Chelsea Carefree said something about Esteban in your comments.
Yeah. Man United are now doing the same as well by signing these young kids. Yeah. Mr. Joshua J in the chat there. Yeah.
And regardless.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, we're lucky because, Cole Palmer, he's probably kept us in the, top half of the table, hasn't he? And that's, of course, Man United, they don't have Cole Palmer in their team.
They don't.
So, if you take Cole Palmer out to Chelsea, where would we really be in terms of, let's say, where Tottenham and Man United are on the table?
Yeah, like the 22-23 season, right? And I know nobody wants to be reminded or get started, but it would be like that or maybe worse.
Yeah. And I think at some point last season as well, when Cole Palmer was getting all them goals, I think we were, if you take his goals away, we would have been, 15th or 16th or something like that. If his goals had, let's say, been taken away, for example. I mean, that just shows you, he's a big player in this team. And with no top four, no trophy, does anyone believe that Cole Palmer's going to stick around for this?
No.
I don't.
Just like Saliba, I think he's going to end up to Real Madrid. He's going to leave Arsenal, just like that. He's not going to stay at Arsenal if they're not serious.
No.
Saliba's going to go to Real Madrid. I know that in the summer, for an example.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think there's two options for Cole Palmer. Either he returns to Man City and he reunites with Pep. And, of course, he could be a long-term replacement for Kevin De Bruyne, who probably will move on at the end of this season for him. Or Cole Palmer does end up at Real Madrid.
Yeah, go back to Man City or go to Madrid.
But if Cole Palmer does go to Real Madrid, that means that either Bellingham or Rodrigo might not be that guaranteed to start in that team. And Bellingham's only been, his second season at Madrid now. Rodrigo, who's been more, let's say, long-term.
True.
So, is that going to unbalance, let's say, their squad if Cole Palmer goes to Real Madrid? Because one big name in that side is going to get left out.
Rodrigo will have to leave Real Madrid, I'm assuming, if that happens. But if he goes back to Man City, who is he going to replace on that wing or his favorite position? Or I don't know if Pep has a different system for him that he could fit in. You think that he will fit in Pep's system, Cole Palmer? You think he fits in that system?
Or
he will adjust it.
Foden plays on the left, doesn't he, for City? So, so Cole Palmer either plays on the right or he plays behind the striker. Still 1-1, isn't it? There.
Yeah, still 1-1. Over.
I'll just have a look at the. Comments there.
Okay.
Yeah, top 4 is our trophy now, and we are likely to bottle that too. Yeah. I think Newcastle United are probably favourites for 4th place now. I think Newcastle won earlier against Birmingham. Great game, I believe. I saw a little bit of that before this.
I think it ended 3-2, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
Newcastle.
yeah, it did. I actually watched it. It was a great game of football, actually. Total opposite to what this bloody was.
And Birmingham, ain't there in League One right now?
Yeah, they are.
Because they got relegated with with that Manchester United legend who was managing them, and they got relegated. Is that Ray Rooney? Is that him that got them relegated?
I think he might have been.
If I'm wrong.
Or was he? I think he was at Derby as well, wasn't he?
Yeah,
was he at Derby? And of course, yeah, he was at Plymouth recently as well. Of course, yeah, Mr. Joshy J will know all about Plymouth there. Because, yeah, he likes the green.
Let it go. No.
So he'll know a little bit about Wayne Rooney there. Terrible clearance. It's been the same old game, John Blues, hasn't it? I mean, God. We're going to be almost coming up to the 90. 2-1 down, and Maresca puts on an 18-year-old. Oh. Yeah, Tariq George has come on. I hadn't really noticed. Yeah, yeah, Pedro Neto and Jadon Sancho both went on. So, yeah, he's gone back to Madueke and Tariq George. That is just, yeah, what terrific strength and depth we've got in this squad. I mean, oh my God.
Too many. Real Madrid are on the attack, even though Chelsea are struggling. But it's sad to see.
4 added minutes.
Yeah, Chelsea, they're about to be eliminated, ain't they? It's over.
I feel like players can't be bothered, honestly. Yeah.
But in the Premier League, you're going to take them seriously a little bit, unless they fumble down.
I think we've probably got a very unhappy squad here, Aaron.
Yeah, because you don't want to play Man City. Man City are still not playing well. So which means Man City, Chelsea, FA Cup clash will not happen like the last 3 seasons, I believe.
Yeah, definitely won't now.
Let's see.
Bloody Seagull Merchants again.
Here comes Real Madrid.
Madueke. Oh, I think that's a corner. Oh, right at the goalkeeper.
What happened? Oh my days.
Somehow we managed to keep that in play then, somehow. Yeah, Madueke there, sprinting on the right-hand side. Bit of a kerfuffle with the Brighton defence. And then, yeah, straight at Van Bruggen. Oh, God. This is shit. Yeah.
This is a disgrace.
There's just nothing to this. Oh, Palmer's putting a hopeful ball in the air to Tariq George now, but it's gone out of play. We still have a throw in. 2 minutes to salvage this. To try and get a goal and try and take it into extra time, but I just don't see it.
I don't see it because it's just very sad to see. And now what is Mr. Drew going to say now? Mr. Drew, the fumble idiot. who's not a Chelsea fan at this point. The fake Chelsea fan being paid. What is Mr. Drew going to say?
Give Maresca time. Give Maresca time. Oh, give him a summer transfer window to spend.
So hypocritical.
Yeah, they didn't have that energy when it was Poch out last year. Where's all that energy gone?
Why does he hate Pochettino more than Maresca? Oh, because he's at Tottenham.
Yeah, there's a connection, but Madueke is Spursy, and no one says anything about his performance.
No one says anything. But remember, they try to twist every single word about it. Every single letter they twist about it.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of PR, a lot of damage limitation for the next few days. Oh, I can't wait for...
I can't wait for Mr. Drew's reaction.
Everywhere else.
It's about to be game over any minute.
Yeah, it's going to pretty much...
Which means Brighton are beating Chelsea for the first time since April 2023.
You know what, Adam? I'm actually checked out mentally from this. And that's it. That's it. That's the season done.
Season over. Chelsea are out. They are eliminated. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Funnily enough, in terms of Brighton players, he's one of the few players who I do rate. Matomo. I do rate him. He's a good player. But yeah, I mean, even he won't bloody join us because we're mud.
Mbappe!
Yeah,
Never
still
mind.
the Madrid game going in it. But yeah, it's only Caicedo and Trev. Yeah.
Full time.
Look, I mean, fuck Climb Lake. I mean, I'm sick of this shit. And people want another 7 years of this. Really?
Yes.
You want another 7 years of this, people? I suppose if you're a rival fan, yeah, you're going to want another 7 years of this, but I don't. But for me, I mean, I never wanted this ownership in the first place. I've said this many, many times. And yet, here we are.
Here we go again.
Fans still accepting this shit. Fuck the ownership. Carrot eating with Stanley and Stuart Little. Yeah, Daniel Knight's 14. It's, yeah. Mascara binned both cups. What a manager, yeah. Yeah. I wish he's not, Mikel Arteta in disguise. Probably is. Funny, isn't it? He says, trust the process. Bins both cups. Yeah, he's a Climb Lake mouthpiece. And that's why I don't do Maresca's press conferences on here. Because do I want to hear Baradig Bali talking back at us? No thanks. Mentality in the bin.
In the bin.
We need an Eden Hazard and the Didier Drogba, yeah. If only we have them kind of players. Sanchez at fault for both goals, but the yes-man manager is to blame for starting him. He is. He is. Would it have been a different result putting Jorgensen in goal? Maybe. Why put him back in the team, given he made errors in recent matches? Why put him back in for this one? Did do it in the West Ham game. Why put him back in this one? Don't make sense. I'm done. Yeah. No ambition, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's done this season, isn't it?
People are a joke.
Clown Lake, Mr. Drew, congratulations. Yeah. Thanks to Jorgensen's cousin, at least we scored a goal. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's lookalike, put us in the lead. Yeah, that was the only highlight of this game, I think, for us. I want to see the stats. I am very interested to see what these bloody stats are, given that we were shit. One shot on target.
Yep.
One shot on target.
From open play, right?
And that was the goal.
That's it. Game over. It's about to end in the draw in the Madrid derby. Barcelona have the opportunity to go top tomorrow or get closer. I mean,
even big up to Adam in the stream there. We did try to try and get your stream onto this show, Adam, but yeah, it started lagging, didn't it, and all that stuff. So
yeah, from the beginning, it's over.
But yeah, I'll have to. I'm gonna have a look into that StreamYard stuff because I'm gonna want to get people on this show. I mean, seriously, I want to do a call-in show at some point on this. I mean,
even though it does have a limit, if you go like more than 20 hours of streaming, they want you to pay up. So they give you like 20 hours a month of streaming for free. So I had to be careful. Unless you gotta create another account, then it works. But yeah, guys, Madrid 1-1, Fluminense Flamengo 0-0, Chelsea lose. The Clown Lake owners, as always, Chelsea are dead. Almost.
Yeah, I mean, I've mentally checked out of this whole thing now.
They're animal abusers because they killed the lion. They killed the club. They killed it.
They have.
No accountability. Really sad.
So, and that's why people need to start protesting. I mean, if everyone out there says that, they love Chelsea, like they said they do, you need to start calling out the ownership and you start needing to protest. Get out there and protest, call it out on the big channels. And unless that doesn't happen, I mean, it's going to be more of this. I'm not having another 7 years of this shit. I'm just not doing it.
These people never understand.
I'm not having 7 years of this. If people want another 7 years of this and backing the ownership, for me, it's clear they're not Chelsea.
They're not. They don't care.
This is shit. Italian fraud wants to invert everything. I'm pretty sure when he is hungry, he drinks water, and when he is thirsty, he eats bread. Yeah. Is a yes man. This everything that they've employed or whatever they've got in, they've ended up being a yes man. And that's why we're not going to be getting a top manager. We're not going to be getting one.
No, not anytime soon, because they're going to have to turn down Chelsea. Not because of football heritage, but it's because of the ownership, the bad handling.
Yeah. There's going to be no Luis Enrique. There'll be no Hansi Flick. There'll be no Julian Nagelsmann. And all the other names that was ever mentioned. There won't be anyone like that anymore. And the way that, no Champions League football, it makes it harder every single time. I not have another season with this. And that's what, yeah, facts, Daniel Nats 14. But people need to call it out. If people don't call it out on their big YouTube channels, nothing will ever change. But I won't be surprised now if the narrative goes on to the manager, which I think it will. That the narrative will go on the manager. I hate UEFA Lorna, but they're moving like a club. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Barcelona.
Bankrupt, but
whether you like them or not, they are moving the club. Even AC Milan are improving. They won 2-0 away today. AC Milan.
Yeah.
The Santiago Jimenez, João Felix, Christian Pulisic, Rafael Leao partnership, it's working. Unlike Chelsea.
Who scored in the Milan game? Let me have a look. Rafael Leao and Santiago Jimenez.
They've scored.
Yeah, their new signing. Santiago Jimenez scored.
And they get back-to-back wins.
Yeah. Why didn't Chelsea not go in for Santiago Jimenez? Because, I mean, he would have fit their profile. He's young, isn't he? Santiago Jimenez.
Wait, what about Santiago?
I mean, I'm amazed that Chelsea have never looked at him because he would have fit their profile. It fits the model, this youth model, what these clowns have been protesting all along.
I think he fits in the system. And by the way, I don't think even Chelsea, I don't know if they ever had a from Mexico before. I don't know if Santiago Jimenez could have been the first one, even though they never had a look. And I'm assuming I know Mexico doesn't have a huge Chelsea fan, or I don't know. They do have a huge Barca Madrid fan base, but I don't know about Chelsea. But it should. But here's the thing. Chelsea don't sign any players from Mexico. And I'm not sure if you have signed one before. But they have never have a look at him.
Yeah, I'm done. Freak off. Chelsea, yes. Carefree always wins. Don't blame him. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about the ownership, right?
Yeah. Maresca, a clown as well, honestly, yeah. Yes, he is a small part of the problem, but it's on him as well. It is. It is. I mean, yeah, as much as a yes man that Maresca is, he's still I mean, he was the one who said trust the process in his first interview. I mean, as soon as he said that, the alarm bells started ringing for me long ago about him.
So ridiculous.
Yeah. It's either that or he's got Mikel Arteta on bloody speed dial, probably. I won't be surprised if they, you never know, do you? Yes, we've done that one. And big up to Johnny the Greek, Northern Irish. Yeah. Our bench, shocking, 1.5 billion. Yeah, it is.
That's sad.
Yeah. I actually had a good day today before this game. You know what, with Oldham Athletic beating Solihull Moors in the Vanarama National League, of course. Oldham Athletic have won 3 away matches in the past week. So I was actually in a good mood going into this. But no, I am not. I mean, I'm actually probably going to have a rant at the end of this. I mean, because if anyone who is still going to be carrying on and accepting this pathetic attempt of an ownership, and then I'm just gonna get rattled. I just can't. I mean, mentally, I'm done with this. This season anyway. I just want to get to. I'll just get to the chat because I think I'm going to explode in terms of this. I can't take any more. We need a proper protest against these fucking clowns. Absolutely. Top Bins landing it in the chat here, and yeah, I mean, Top Bins. He's been one of my early subscribers. Right from the beginning. Of course, many of my chat have been as well. Johnny the Greek Northern Irish, Daniel Knights 14, John Blues as well. Texas Blue 24, who I can see in the chat there. Some of these guys, Adam, they've been in my chat from day one, of course, and they've seen me, landing it on the ownership, calling out these wrong YouTubers that are out there that are bending over for this ownership. I mean, I just can't. If anyone's still accepting this after this result tonight, therefore, they're not Chelsea. They're not Chelsea.
They're not.
Shat on by the Seagulls. That Texas Blue. A big up to you in the chat. I mean, land it, everyone. Come on, we got to land this now. They are idiots. They are, and
of course. And you know what? And you know what I'm gonna say, that it's just really sad. I cannot believe that clubs that are making like upsets, like like you said, like especially Leverkusen, Atalanta, smaller clubs that are actually behaving like a big club, in Chelsea going the exact opposite direction. It's criminality.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't have Chelsea in their heart. They're not blue in secret. They're not.
Yeah. What phase is Nottingham Forest in?
Yeah, it's Forest in.
Look at Barcelona. Xavi winning La Liga in his first season. But in his second season, it weren't enough for even to keep him in the job, was it? And look, so look at the difference there, and then you look at the difference of us. I mean,
so embarrassing.
Aston Villa in the Champions League. You've got Nottingham Forest who are up there. So what fees are they in? You had Bayer Leverkusen winning. Forest owns 3 clubs and has ambition for all 3 clubs. Olympiacos, Nottingham Forest, and Rio have. Olympiacos as well, yeah. I've forgotten about
that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's also a criminal, the Greek Pablo Escobar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoisted up last season, didn't they? And they were 17th, and now they're sitting in what, 3rd? Are they 3rd? Forest? I think they are.
Yeah, they are. And look, Bournemouth, they beat Everton. They're next in the round. And who knows? Bournemouth could be one of those dark horses to go far in the FA Cup because they don't play European football just yet. I could see the dark horse to make it to the semifinals. I could. But Chelsea eliminated earlier? It never disappoints. And I think it's getting worse than under Pochettino. But remember, Chelsea had a better start last season No. This season compared to last season, but the second half, things were starting to click. While now you guys are struggling.
Yeah, it was the second half of the season with Pochettino.
Yeah.
I think there was a table that was out there. Yeah, that second half of the season, Chelsea were fourth under Poch in that second half of the campaign, but in some games, Cole Palmer did get us through. And that's how we got the name of, let's say, Cole Palmer FC. Because a lot of us...
Because you got to rely on him.
We all say Cole Palmer FC.
Yeah, because they got to rely on him too much.
Yeah.
Rely on him way too much.
Yeah. The trouble is we've got one Cole Palmer and we haven't got 11 of him. If we had 11 of him, you
guys would be the best team in Europe if you had 11 of them.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
if we had 11 Cole Palmers, 11 Thiago Silvas, things would be a little bit different, wouldn't it? But
all right, maybe not the best.
That's the habit of this ownership. I'll just get to some of these comments here. The only winner tonight is Clem Lake Lewis G, who no doubt will be getting backdoored in Brighton as we speak. Yeah. He'll start the agenda on the Maresca soon enough, I reckon now. He won't mention the ownership. No. He won't ever mention them. Never does. So yeah, it'll be Maresca at some point. Funny how that energy from, let's say, Chelsea Fan TV and everyone last season were all anti-Poch out. Poch is to blame. Oh, he had all the players. This, that, and the other. Yeah, and yet everyone tried to turn it on him, didn't they? So, is it any different now? Oli, Neto, and Sancho and tossing the actual additions. The rest, bit part players. So outside of those three, it's pretty much the same squad. Minusing Thiago Silva and Conor Gallagher.
Yeah. And because Chelsea and right now the ownerships, they don't care if they're wasting licenses or wasting talent. It's not, they won't be held accountable. So it's okay. Yeah. Even though the women's are still doing good, but they're harming the main team. The 90% of
in terms of the women's team, that'll be their security blanket for now. But there needs to be more people. Maybe even some people maybe need to start a YouTube channel calling out, the ownership. Maybe that's one way of doing it, but are many people going to do that is the question. I'm only recent to this, but I've always been dead set against this ownership to begin with anyway. So
outclassed. Oh my days, bro.
So I just don't. And big up to Top Bins in the chat there, because he's always landing it in the chat there. Not even a little surprise. We are going nowhere fast under these clowns. Yeah, Fats Texas Blue. Enzo Maresca is not a PL manager. Well, he was at Leicester last season. Yeah. That's a championship, isn't it?
Yep.
Very true.
And it's game over. And
they know he never managed in the Premier League until Chelsea. Chelsea are back to default settings. No pressure on their opponents. Nothing. We are not in the title race mentality. He's beginning to reflect. Yeah. Everyone got giddy over that, didn't they, a couple of months ago? Title race talk. And how's that going now? Out of from both cups, the no fight. Yeah.
And then the next round, isn't that the round of 16, if I'm correct? Generally for those teams who pass through?
In the FA Cup, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
And then which means Man City and Chelsea will not happen, right?
Yeah, no, it won't happen that now.
It's the last 3 seasons where Chelsea made it until the semifinals until Man City, beat them 1-0 after being knocked out of Real Madrid of the Champions League quarterfinals. But here's the thing. Chelsea were the favorites. They were the better side. But Nicholas Jackson didn't got his head right and misses these shots on purpose. He didn't want to tap them in. He didn't want Man City to lose the FA Cup.
Yeah, and funnily enough, without, let's say, Sloshpot Jackson playing tonight, I had a little bit of hope in this game, bizarrely. But, yeah, I mean, it's not exactly made a difference, has it? With whoever we have in this team.
That's a disgrace. That's shambolic.
And this is what happens when you spend 1.5 billion and you don't even get top players. And this is a result.
But the problem is they're also, and I know nobody likes to talk about this, but they want politics involved. That got nothing to do with shit. It's all about drama and propaganda and property. Oh my god.
I wonder whatever happened to Roman Abramovich's $2 billion, which
because he's Russian.
Has
all because they don't like Russia because of the Ukraine invasion. Even though NATO is not keeping peace, I think NATO is escalating tensions instead of negotiating. That's why.
Yeah.
And they want you involved, even if you don't have a political identity, which I don't. But they want everybody involved. Pick one side. It's just a bunch of fucking circus people that fucking does this. Jackasses.
And Ukraine is not even NATO either. They're actually not NATO.
They're not even NATO, but remember, they want to be involved in the Russia-Ukraine to get influence. Yup, NATO's involved.
Yeah, but just I mean, I've said plenty of my piece on all this political stuff. I mean, we have a habit of sticking our noses in countries that don't concern us. We've seen it before with Afghanistan. Do you think Afghanistan ever wanted us out there? No,
never.
And they've proven it. I mean, has anything changed in Afghanistan now? Because the Taliban are still there. They're still there. They came back after 20 plus years away in the back again. And then there's Iraq. And look how that turned out. I mean, yeah. We found them supposed weapons of mass destruction, didn't we? We really found those weapons, didn't we? And yet, what happened when we got there? We found nothing but, obviously, their leader hiding in a bunker. That's all we got.
Yeah, and that's all because they
were... where was those weapons? Because we never found them. And it was all judged on Tony Blair's say-so.
They're doing this for imperialism reasons. It's called imperialism, I believe. Yes.
I mean, if you've ever seen my streams, Adam, I mean, my opinion on Tony Blair is very clear. Believe me.
Yes.
I mean, this country recently gave him an idol for something or other, but if it were down to me, he'd be getting a prison sentence. But that is my opinion. I mean, if anyone doesn't like that, it's off. But
There's no accountability.
it's always the. Yeah, and this is a fact in the chat as well. The UK always treat China very hostile when China have not been at war since 1979. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. And here's the thing: they're trying to get the stupid Taiwan association nonsense, absolute nonsense. Just getting everyone involved that got nothing to do with it, and just instead of just figuring out whatever is part of China or not, they want to make this as a big deal, and then they'll try blaming it on somebody that got nothing to do with it. Absolutely disgraceful. So unresponsive, unprofessional. And these lawmakers, they're like, yeah, it's an absolute joke, man. And they try to mix up those politics and sports together. Like, why?
Yeah.
All because of somebody getting close. That's why they don't want Roman, because he's Russian. Bad, bad, evil Russia. Get him out of here. It's absolute.
Yeah, and this a big up to Proper Chelsea since 2006 here. I mean, this is facts.
What did you
Yeah,
say?
China, UK is hostile to very hostile to towards China as well. Yeah, that is a fact as well. I mean, yeah, I mean the UK. I mean the way it's going, of course, America. Donald Trump is in there now. And yeah, I mean, Donald Trump and Keir Starmer, I just can't see them two having much of a conversation somehow. I just don't see it. Because, you know, their ideas in terms of politics are different beyond belief. So, how is that going to work out? Because I mean, we could end up being very isolated if, you know.
Absolute. This is shameless. But the problem is, the freaking, you know, the entity from these political idiots will never, ever want to settle for peace, and just they want political drama.
I mean, for me,
all for the image and something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've never wanted politics near sport, but it's turned that way now, hasn't it?
It has.
It's turned that way. I've always been in the believement that politics should be staying out of sport, but now the government have made it about politics. So they've actually started this. And they're the reason why we have been turned into this.
Into this big mess. It's massive. I know Brigatina received the red card.
There's no proof about Roman Abramovich doing anything. I mean, what have they got? They haven't got anything. Because Roman Abramovich was in the same room with Vladimir Putin once, doesn't mean Roman's involved. It doesn't.
Because of the nationality.
Would have been a World Cup bid. So, right, where was the World Cup in 2018? In case everyone forgets.
Yeah, where was it?
Oh, yeah, it was. It was in Russia, wasn't it?
Yeah, in Brazil.
2018 World Cup. Funny how people forget about that.
Yeah, so Brazil, I think we finished in like the quarterfinals. I think Belgium knocked us out like 2-1 after we knocked out one of my other countries, Mexico, in the round 16. That's why I remember. Neymar was there.
Yeah, it was. It was Belgium, yeah.
Yeah, and Belgium knocked us out, and then we get knocked out again in 2022. And then of course Qatar also becomes a problem for the World Cup because of like slavery or like for workers from immigrants or other countries. And then they made it a big deal. But the problem is the hypocrisy. Yeah, because remember about that as well. They say boycott the Qatar World Cup in 2022. And I know England, they made it to the quarterfinals. France knocked them out in the Derby, if I'm
Yeah.
correct.
And in the future, the World Cup will be definitely going to Saudi Arabia.
Yep. The World Cup is yep.
2000. Has
34.
it been announced for 2030 yet?
34, I think.
34, is it? Yeah, because 2030 is 100 years. Obviously, from the original World Cup, isn't it?
So that's
2026, of course, is USA, Canada, Mexico, isn't it? So
yep, next year. Yep, really big year ahead of me, especially.
Right. Yeah, the host countries Morocco, Portugal, Spain. I actually didn't know this had been announced. So anniversary match host Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay. That makes sense. Yeah. I think Uruguay and Argentina was the first World Cup final. So, yeah, I think that's fair. So this is going to be held all over the place, pretty much. Of course, it's going up to... and yeah, it is Saudi Arabia in 2034. So... yeah, that was always coming, Saudi Arabia, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was coming. And I know people, yeah, but the problem is we all know about all the stuff, man. Oh my god.
But in terms of Chelsea, I mean,
Chelsea
look,
are
I mean,
big,
I've got to do a rant on this, Adam. I mean, but yeah, I mean, big up to you, Adam. And you know what? Thank you for having me on the stream the other night as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great being on there as well. And I hope, some of my ultras, in the chat have probably, I think Mr. Joshy J has,
was there.
Subscribed to your channel as well. And obviously, big up to him. I want to big up to, yourself as well. Thank you for having me on your show. I mean, I've got to do a rant now because,
wait,
if I don't wait any longer, I will explode. Look, I mean, I'm not doing the player ratings because I can't be bothered with that shit. I normally do that on this show, Adam. I normally do it, but I'm too rattled to do ratings.
I feel you, man. All right, so before I guess we'll end the stream. I got a couple things, a couple questions, and a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so are you doing the rant in your stream, or is it going to be like a separate video?
I'm actually going to do a rant in the stream to hopefully that everyone is in the chat will stay involved. I will. I'll still be there. Hopefully, if you're there, Adam,
I will be. Of course, I'll be there. But here's the thing. All right. So, but yeah, big up to everybody. All right. Before I end the stream, a couple things I want to say about the Brazilian football. So, all right. Before we talk about Chelsea, all right, the Fluminense Flamengo unfortunately, the game was just nothing happened. It was just no scrappy draw, nothing really special. It was just a Carioca. Unless they meet up in the playoffs, we'll see what happens. But you know what? I do have next watch-alongs. Here are my next watch-alongs. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I might possibly in like the next 2 hours, I might do Grêmio versus Internacional. It's another derby from Brazil. It's from Porto Alegre in the southern Brazil. I might do that. If not, then I might do tomorrow's also Atlético Mineiro versus Cruzeiro, 7 p.m. kickoff for you guys, 11 a.m. for me. It's also another rivalry, the Mineiro Derby. I'll try that. And then here are the upcoming watch alongs for next week. So the Madrid City, I will I don't know if I'll do a watch along. If not, then I'll try to do a match reaction or something like that. But you want to know something?
Yeah.
Neymar Santos, they will be playing Corinthians away on Wednesday, and Flamengo Botafogo happen on the same time. So I will try to do that. And then next Saturday, we got another big game. We got the Rio de Janeiro derby, the main one. Flamengo versus Vasco da Gama. Classic of the millions. The biggest rivalry in Brazil, along Palmeiras Corinthians. I'm definitely doing that next Saturday. We will be there. These are my upcoming watch alongs. I'm going to try to schedule them.
Right.
But we'll see about later about the Grammy. If you want to like stick or if you want to come join, I'll let you know. The Grammy Internacional game, I'll think about it. But yeah. So yeah, next week, important reminders: Neymar Santos against Corinthians, Paulista Clásico, and then the Classic of the Millions, Flamengo Vasco, and I believe Botafogo versus Vasco also upcoming. Let me see. I think that's the following week. But yeah, before they do the playoff games. And yeah, and I'm also thinking about doing Club Leon versus Club America next week as well. Somewhere next week in Mexico. So yeah. More watch alongs coming. So yeah. So big up to everybody. Big up to you, Michael. So do you have any words to say before I end the stream? I'll still be in the chat, but
yeah, of course, always put your link in the channel, obviously down below, and then are you Rads? John Blues, don't you worry, it is coming. Obviously, we're just gonna obviously let Adam give out his details, which we have done, haven't we? So yeah, just put your channel in down below, Adam, and then yeah,
right.
again, I've got to land it on these. I've got to land it on this club and then on this ownership.
On these clowns. I know Barca Reacts is like calling me to go to a stream, but I'll be here. All right, and I believe my mom wants to have a talk to me. All right, here's my live stream or channel. So give it a like, subscribe. So big up. So yeah, and big up everybody. I will link on Michael's channel down the description or hold on. Yeah, in the live chat real quick, and then I'm just gonna end it. So big up everybody.
Yeah, I just got to a big up to everyone on your channel, Adam, and I'm actually gonna lose my temper now, and I want to big up to everyone on your channel, and I'll see you again, mate, and make sure that you join my stream, and make sure you are there because I've got plenty to say.
All right, I'm about to join.